This gentleman I'm going to promote to Senior Vice President was already very successful as a music producer. He was a franchise owner. He actually has the #1 restaurant in his franchise. He is the #1 producer in revenue with his franchise. So he's been very successful. Manager of several well-known R&B and rap stars. When he discovered the 5 Links opportunity, just 1.5 years later, he had reached the position of Senior Vice President. He says his greatest accomplishment as a 5 Links representative has been enabling others to be their own boss, which helps explain his rapid rise to the top. He says, my greatest inspiration to succeed is my drive to always be better today than I was yesterday, and to teach someone something along the way. When asked if he ever wanted to quit or give up, he explains that he simply doesn't know what that means. He credits his family, including his wife, Arkell, and their 2 daughters, Jordan and Bailey, and his ongoing motivation. There aren't enough words to describe my family, he says. He calls his mother an amazing, strong, positive woman who made him the man that he is today. And he calls his wife his best friend and soulmate. Today, he encourages all 5 Links representatives to accept changes as the only constant and to constantly reinvent yourself while keeping your goals in sight. So please help me welcome our newest Senior Vice President out of the state of New York, Dave Cox.
Water getting boiled, being sold, Snoopy in the hoodie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder way, cross them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace it up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the youth in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the link.
Oh, man. Who said New Yorkers is over the top? Huh? Y'all thought that was something y'all should have seen. What I wanted to do, some pyrotechnics. The fire department wouldn't allow it. Oh, man. Listen, if this thing stops being fun, I don't want in. I'm telling you. I'll quit the business if it's not fun. I'm telling you, right? All right, let me calm down a little. This is nice. This is nice. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right. Look. I only got 6 minutes. Let me get it in. Yeah. Well, first I want to thank God, the author of my life, right? Got to give it up to him at all times, right? I also like to thank the co-founders for this awesome opportunity that they have for us here. World Gate! Yeah. Barry Donaldson, C, Anthony, Lisa, Stan and Sharice, Tashina, thank you for being awesome mentors and for great leadership. Thank you, appreciate that, all right? I want to give a special thank you to Antoine DeLerme that showed me this business and gave me this opportunity, right? So I want to tell you a story when he told me about the business. He sent the troops in, these two special guys, right? Tupac de Renicourt and Jovens Moncure. And these guys, you know, I don't know if you guys know my story, but I own an IHOP in Brooklyn. Brooklyn? Yeah. So they came to my office and, you know, I'm sitting down in my big chair, I'm leaning back, and they trying to give me their little pitch or whatever, and I'm like, listen, we grew up together, guys, just get to it. Y'all see the pancakes flipping upstairs, y'all know what's going on. And they told me I understood it right away, right? And I said, listen, I'm gonna bring the people, and you'll just make sure that you go out and you just do what you need to do. I ain't got much time. You know, you always hear that, right? I ain't got much time. These guys stood up to their word, everything they said. I mean, in my club, we was doing PBRs. We was doing PBRs 1 in the morning outside on the street. It was going down. Tupac up and down that highway. He must got 100,000 miles on his car, right? But I want to thank you for everything that you guys did. Special. Jovens ain't here, but if he's live, thanks, guy. All right? Also want to thank all my NDs. Tawan Lowe. Yeah. Dave Thomas. Yeah. Ted. I got a bunch of them now. LaRod Smalls. Let me tell you about LaRod. You guys got to have somebody that could reverse burn you in this business, right? I hit E.T., 2 days later he hit E.T. I hit E.D., 3 days later he hit E.D. He wouldn't let me make no money, right? Then he hit N.D. before me, right? Then I hit SVP, and I know he's right on my back again. So thanks for that motivation. To all my EDs and ETs, too much to mention, you know, I love all of you guys, right? My life hasn't been easy, right? God has truly blessed me. He's truly blessed me with a lot of riches, a lot of things, right? Yeah, I didn't believe that they said they had some kind of special oxygen that they pour in here that make you cry. I didn't believe it until I got up here. Look, this is what I'm talking about. The support in Five Lakes is incredible. You know why? Because even the reps cry with you. Look at Lisa, she cry. I know Barry gonna start in a minute because I ain't finished crying. I was like, oh man. I don't ask him why though, I just go about what I need to do. I would like to clarify a question, though, I've been getting all week. How does it feel to be SVP? You're not excited, da-da-da-da-da. It felt the same as it was at ET, ED, ND, and SVP. Because let me tell you something, when I started this business, I didn't start to hit SVP. I love it. It's great, right? I started out to be a platinum senior vice president. That's what I started out to be, right? So we got to be careful. We got to be careful that you get caught up in the hype and lose your goal that you intended to do, right? And then the devil will come and snatch it away from you, right? So let's keep that in mind. Stay the course. I'd like to thank my mom, single mom. Oh, man, I'm running out of time. I'm going to be like the Grammys. I'm going to have to play the music. I'm going to keep talking. Single mom, she raised me. She gave me all the values, instilled everything that I could possibly want. And let me talk to the fathers real quick, right? A father is not being able to pay for school, being able to pay for nice things and toys and all these nice things. A father is one that goes to the park with your kids, right? Is able to go to the first recital. All the simple things. It's not about being able to pay for all the nice things. Let's do the right thing as fathers, and let's get the respect back that we deserve, right? To my daughter, Bailey, this is what Daddy, all the meetings that you was like, you going to 5 Links meeting? You going to 5 Link meeting again? Jordan, my older daughter, just give me a little bit more, guys. All right, I'm gonna finish up now. Incredible. When I was doing my PBRs before I got, I had to practice in front of my kids. And oh, Daddy, you ain't used the right word there. Change that, right? And my lovely wife, isn't she hot? When God placed her in my life, He knew exactly what He was doing, because it ain't always been sweet. It ain't always been nice. I failed at more things I succeeded at, right? But at the end of the day, she stood by me through the rough times, the hard times, and I love you forever for that. I truly do. Oh, man, I bet Tupac 10 grand that I wouldn't cry, but since he's crying too, I ain't gonna pay him. Look, let me just talk about my wives in the business real quick, right? And then I'm gone. I'm gonna talk through it. Listen, I didn't know my great-great-great-grandfather, right? And it's my legacy that I'm truly gonna build, right? It's just a short line. Where you gonna be, a speck on the line? Or you gonna really have somebody talk about you 50 years from now, 100 years from now? This is a short lifetime. We gotta do something with it. Absolutely. And they won't let me say all my wives, but my last wives, when I go to meet my maker, and I want him to say, I gave you 10 talents. You didn't dig away and you didn't bury them. But what you did, you took 10 talents and you turned them into 1,000, right? And you help 1,000 others turn them in, right? Welcome into my kingdom, good and grateful servant. I love y'all.
You want this?
Can't forget this.
Got to get your stock. Let's hear it again for new Senior Vice President Dave Cox.